Give me 1 second. I don't want people listening in on me. I actually hate when that happens. Like, literally hate it. You know, maybe I go on the ground for today. I feel like it. So, as I said in the description, and maybe partly in the video from last week, I'm changing up how I'm doing these video diaries. But this week it's not changing because I did this because of how my timings for things work. So I'm literally like 45 minutes away from having to do this. I was about to do it, and then I realised I had a driving lesson, so I had to go do that instead. So where were we? Turns out last week we got to steeping tea point, which was a great time. Let me tell you, I've since improved that tea gladly because it was like terrible. So on that day, did I tell you about how my dad got records? Anyway, my dad got records on like that Thursday, and so that Friday I listened to some Wicked. So here's that clip. Okay, hello. Right hand side of the speaker. Cool. My dad got a record player, so I've cut in with this. Hi, this is past Jorja. How's it going, future Jorja? I'm not gonna remember to reply to that. Reply down here. Oh, I'm so sorry. So I'm gonna play Wicked. Right. Which one is the one I play? There's so many. Okay, I think it's this. Is it this side or this side? I don't know. Okay. Oh, careful, Jorja. This is side 1, so I'm going to assume it's this. I'm going to press start and put the lid down. We're going to see how this goes. I'm going to, 1 sec. Yeah, so it turns out I actually filmed that bit how I'm planning to film future things. I don't know how much I did such, but that's how next week's video is going to be. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Then, on the Saturday before... Did I have work this week? I'm trying to think. I don't think I had work, but I cannot be sure. So we're going to say no, I didn't. I found a little slug on the kitchen counter. He's so cute. Look at him. Isn't he adorable? I love him. And then we have... Then I went and put out the rubbish on the Sunday. How great of me, I know. Oh, was it the Saturday? No, it must have been the Sunday. I don't know. Maybe we're all confused because I'm pretty sure I did this next bit on the Monday. So we're going to say... On the Monday, I put out the rubbish, and then I did another goth. This time was themed around, like, I don't know if I told you about last time's goth. I presume I did. I can't be sure. This time it was all about, like, the idea of, like, industrial kind of vibes. I took photos of, like, road signs and bus stops and traffic cones and such. Then, okay, on, this must be the Tuesday. We had D&D that evening. The D&D game that I DM, it's going great, let me tell you. I haven't killed anyone yet. Don't worry, I'm trying. That is a joke. That is an utter joke. I am for my players. Like, I am on my player's side most of the time. I do also kind of like giving them the occasional migraine. It's fun. Anyway, so I made this, like, I have a whiteboard thing, and so I've been doing, like, main quests things. So these are my main quests. As you see, I failed my morning quests on the Tuesday, but that's fine. It happens. Then I was doing some writing, listening to my big playlist, which you can see there. You can see some of the songs. Drinking some tea out of my black is my happy colour mug, because it's my happy colour. And having some nice food. We might be wrong here, because I could have sworn I tried to get the photo of the bread in last week's video. If I did, that's not good of me, because that wasn't last week, and I don't think the slug was last week either. I'm not doing well. I think I included the slug in last week's image, or I was working on this week's. I don't know. We'll see. You guys tell me. Did I do it right? Anyway, I made bread on D&D Tuesday. I've been loving making bread recently, and when I go to uni, I really want to like make bread. Have like, I've seen on like TikTok and such that you can get like a large amount of boba bowls. I love boba, but like I rarely get it because it's so expensive. And I really want like some sort of sweet treat that I can treat myself to at uni. And a sweet drink helps get my liquid intake up, because I'm very bad at that. That's also why I've been trying out teas, so that I have some sort of like non-carbonated joy in my life. Then we have on the Wednesday, I had a migraine, as you can see from this beautiful image of me zooming in on the fact that I wrote have a migraine. The only thing I managed to do last Wednesday, or this Wednesday, was plan Bible activity, which is something. So I'm proud of myself for that. And that is it. That is all I did. I suppose I decided that I was going to work on some wonderful new way of filming this content, because this whole thing where I record literally minutes before I'm meant to upload isn't going well. So, hi, this is the new and improved version next week. You saw a wee snippet of like how it's kind of going to be with the Wicked thing. So, hopefully it goes well. I'm going to eat my cookie and drink my Dr. Pepper now. Hope that's good with you guys. We good? We good? Yeah, thanks. Bye!